Some people call this a war. War or not, one thing is sure. A daily battle is being waged in supermarkets all over this country. A battle for the customer's dollar. If a store is to make a profit in the face of today's stiff competition, everyone in it must give his full effort. But like any battle, victory in this conflict is finally won or lost on the front line. With literally millions of dollars at stake, success is measured in pennies. The checker plays a key role in this daily struggle. Methods of handling groceries and customers may vary from store to store, but the basic objectives are the same. Check the customer's purchases accurately, ring them up correctly, and collect the money for the store. And there's more, much more. Probably no job in a supermarket affects the store's success more than that of a checker. Her every action reflects on the store and its entire staff. She is a shopper's last, and often only, personal contact with the store. To the customer, the checker is very important. Her responsibilities are great and varied. But with all of them, one of a checker's primary obligations is to keep the traffic moving. Sometimes a checkout lane begins to resemble a crowded thoroughfare. When jam-ups form, they're hard to get rid of. And the analogy goes much deeper. The colors of traffic control, red, yellow, and green, have a real relationship to the science of good checking. Naturally, the idea is to keep things moving, to keep that green light glowing. Good checking really boils down to the same essentials, no matter what type of equipment your store uses. To demonstrate these essentials, here are 3 outstanding checkers, all former queens in the Checker of the Year competition. Meet Ruth Bussey of the B&B supermarkets in Tampa, Florida. A checker for 10 years now, Ruth was chosen International Checker of the Year in 1964. Next to Ruth is Pat Hilton of the Alpha Beta supermarkets in La Habra, California. Pat has 18 years experience and was International Checker of the Year in 1962. And this is Rose Scalavino. Rose has 4 years experience and works for Star Market in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Rose was Checker of the Year in 1963. And here's another checker you should meet. Miss Jones is not a Checker of the Year, but she hopes to be someday. She's an intelligent, hard-working, charming young lady. Still a little new to her job, but learning fast. Like most of us, she could learn a lot just by watching experts perform.
The first thing I do when I start the day is get my cash from the head checker. In a busy week, $5,000 or more may pass through my register. Handling it accurately is one of my biggest responsibilities. Once I've got my money counted out and correct, I put my register through a daily inspection. Is there enough tape? Is it dated correctly? Is the register plugged in? Is it zeroed? I always check supplies now when there's time to replace needed items. Are there enough bags to last? I don't want to run out later. I always try to remember that I'm dealing with food. That means that my stand has to be spotless. My merchandise racks must also be in good order before the day begins. The last thing I check is the most important, myself. Appearance means a lot on this job.
Thorough preparation is a mark of every good checker. When the day begins, Miss Jones is ready. The idea is to keep that green light on, to keep the lane moving. But that's not as easy as it may sound. There are times when caution is necessary. And sometimes you must stop altogether. The important thing's knowing the difference. But so long as you observe the basics, things will keep moving smoothly. Watch an expert.
The first order of business is to greet the customer. Then comes an important moment of caution. Is the bottom of the cart empty? I always make certain there are no missed items that might get through unchecked, and ring this up as a signal to myself that I've checked the cart. And most importantly, I keep it pleasant and matter-of-fact. No customer likes to think she is suspected of shoplifting. Ring up the right price and press the right department key. These keys are important to the store's records and planning. Checkers are bookkeepers, too. Multiple priced items should be checked together. Try to hold the first items in this group until they can all be checked through at once. Multiple pricing used to frighten me. I'm not much on fractions. Now when I see an incomplete group like this, I just slow down a second to be sure I've got the price right. This is what the fraction chart is for, and I use it. There's no such thing as an almost right in this business. If I overcharge, I cheat the customer. If I undercharge, I'm unfair to the store. Fractions mean you charge the next penny. Dropping the fraction can be costly. It might well represent the entire profit on this order.
Here's another pricing problem. A price smeared beyond recognition. How do you decipher it?
This is one time I stop everything. I don't guess. I ring for my supervisor and set the smeared item aside until she comes. In the meantime, I can continue putting the rest of the order through. Although I study the prices and know the specials, I'm always on the lookout for certain booby traps. Some items, like soups, have different prices for different types. Others have identical package designs, but different prices. For instance, pineapple chunks at 39 cents and crushed pineapple at 33 cents. It sometimes seems like a lot of worry about a few pennies, but think a minute. With a store's profit margin of about 1.25%, a checker error of only 30 cents means that about $25 worth of groceries must be sold before the store regains the loss.
It's more than just pennies. It's a question of your store's success or failure. And once the order is checked, there are still some important jobs to be done. Handling money is one of a checker's greatest responsibilities, and sometimes one of the most difficult. Handling money is largely a matter of knowing the rules and following them to the letter.
There are many systems, but generally your stores will be similar to this. Defer coupons until the order is paid for. Know your store's policy on check cashing and follow it closely. As you accept the customer's money, call the out of amount, such as $12.38 out of 20. Put the check or bill onto the slab and count the change to yourself, then to your customer. And never forget, thank you. Lastly, put the money from the slab into the register. And never leave your position with your register open. Coupons are simple if you handle them right. After the customer has paid the regular price for her order, check her coupons against the purchased items. Sometimes people haven't actually bought the goods specified on the coupon. Total the coupons, take the cash, and refund it to the customer, remembering to do so with a smile. This system makes your job easier and lets the customer know her coupons were credited. Trading stamps are simple too. Be accurate. And remember, they are money. Giving a customer more than she is entitled to costs the store.
The final job of a checker is one that most checkers like least, but it's also one of the most important.
I guess I can't say I've ever enjoyed packing an order, but I know how much depends on it. It's one part of the store the customer takes home with her. Beginning with the right size bag, I pack heavy to light. That's also the way I'd send the order through if a bagger were working with me. After a solid base is made up with cans and other heavy items, I build up the sides with flats, putting glass and other fragile items in the center for protection. Meat, frozen foods, and ice cream should always be wrapped separately. Finally, light crushables go on top.
Knowing the fundamentals makes the job easier and helps you to do it better. But there's one area of checking where each girl brings something special to her job, where there are no universal guidelines. Personality is something every good checker develops on her own. She learns to communicate a comfortable pleasantness to her customers, making them feel that the store regards them as something special. A smile is always part of the uniform. The job is easier when you do it right, and people are generally nicer to deal with when you treat them right. Checking is never going to be an easy job. The responsibilities are too great. Just consider how much work a good checker does on a busy day, putting through up to 360 orders, checking some 7,000 separate items. You have to be good and develop good habits, such as maintaining space between unchecked items and those that have been checked. These girls are among the best. It takes skill and practice to get this good, and a lot of effort. But the basics are simple. Slow down when the situation calls for extra care. Stop completely on those few occasions that require it, and keep the flow moving the rest of the time, swiftly, accurately, and pleasantly. Remembering the fundamentals may make Miss Jones a Checker of the Year one day. It might do the same for you. This battle is won on the front line. It's here that the customer has her last important contact with the store. To a large extent, a checker's actions determine whether a shopper will be back. It's a difficult job at times, but learning the skills we've seen demonstrated will help assure that it's done right and will make your task much easier. In your store, you are a vital member of the team. By always observing the fundamentals, you'll be doing your part on the front line.